Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode from the Hermitcraft server. We are back today at the OHO Nether forward operating base outpost thing, and I've done a little bit of work to the main gate. I decided that I want to have like a wall of lava right behind it, blocking the entrance, and this, I've got a button right here. I'm probably going to hide this somewhere else later on, but I added this wall of lava. Interestingly enough, somebody commented and said I should do this, and I saw the comment about 10 minutes after I'd actually already done it. So, great minds think alike, I guess. Anyway, so I want to work today a bit more on this area, specifically on what is going to be kind of this big room over here. Let's just hop over that. This is going to be kind of the main room, right? This will be like a central room, and then it's going to split off into a couple smaller rooms, probably 3 of them. We'll have one over here, here, and here. And each of those smaller rooms will serve some sort of a purpose. You know, maybe one's storage, one's an armory, and one is, I don't know, maybe a portal to the overworld or something. I don't know. Either way, I want to get this big room kind of sorted out today. That's the plan. Also, a lot of you commented and said it was really dark in the last episode, and I'm sorry about that. I think we'll be a little bit better now because I've got this kind of lit up with flames and stuff. I don't actually have the stuff to make night vision potions. I don't think I have any carrots, but we should be fine. So let's kind of get into this. We've got pigmen spawning up there already. Either way, what we're going to do is we're going to have a couple lights like these ones, right? We'll have 4 of those here, 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 and here. And then in the center, we're going to have another big source of light of some sort as well. I'm kind of thinking I want to do like a lava crystal. I'm not entirely sure. I'm also kind of thinking maybe some sort of like a lava-filled dome, kind of like what Tango did last season in the Nether Hub. That could be kind of cool as well. Or we could do like a lava fountain, kind of sort of like what we did in the Dwarven base last season, except a bit more larger and more intricate. That would be another option as well. But the first thing we need to do is we got to get the floor and we got to get the walls in place. So let's see if we can, let's start with the walls a little bit. I think what we're going to have to do is we'll do a couple levels of the walls, right? And then after that's done, then we'll do the floor. So for example, right here, this is going to be glass at this level, so this glass will just flow over into this room. So what we can do is something like this and fill all of these around, and that'll kind of help us sort out where everything is supposed to go. And I did obviously spend some time digging this out between episodes. It took me a while. I also spent some time AFKing at Impulse's squid farm as well to get some more ink, which I have to say, squid farms really don't work that well when there's other people online. I think it was just me and Scar online, and I think I was there for maybe half an hour, and I got like 3 ink sacks or something ridiculous like that. And then Scar actually logged off for a while, and during that time, I got like 6 stacks of ink or something. I don't know. Either way, we'll kind of get something like that going, and that'll help us figure out, you know, where everything is going to go. So let's kind of get into the floor a bit, and I don't know exactly what I want to do here. I know we're going to need these materials. Hopefully that's enough. You know what? I've got a ton. I have a ton more nether brick in my ender chest if I need it. So let's start by doing something like this, because I want to have kind of a consistent theme, right? Running throughout this base. A consistent block palette and all that kind of good stuff. So having this will really kind of help this all flow, I guess would be the way to say it. So let's just bring this nether brick around the edge and make kind of a little, a perimeter, I guess is what we would call it, right? Something along those lines. I don't know exactly how big this room is. I think it's like 17 by 17 or 17 by 9, or maybe it's 19 by 19. I don't know. It's a square, but it's odd numbers, which is good. Let's see, nether brick. Bam. I'm gonna put all of this stuff into this chest briefly, and then we'll go make me all the nether brick. There we go. And let's turn that into nether brick as well while we're at it. There we go. Okay, that should do the trick for us, I think. And then we just need to bring this. Oop. Come back, you. I don't want to waste any of this stuff. It's a precious resource. It's hard to come by. There we go. So we'll do something like that, and that will give us kind of this large thing. Now, this is the exact center, right? So I think, let's go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We'll kind of mark out a circle here. That's not as big as I thought it was going to be. But I don't... Maybe we'll bring it out... Maybe we can get away with, like, one more? Possibly? Because this needs to be big, but if it's too big, it's going to be too much. So maybe we'll go 4. That's more of a diamond shaped, though. Go something like that. Yeah, I think that'll be much better. Right? So I'm just going to kind of mark this out. I don't know that this circle is actually going to be nether brick, but I want to mark out the area where we're going to have this large central thing. And as I said, what we very well may do, I'm kind of thinking like a lava crystal. Kind of like what Iskall has over at his Plastic Fantastic base. He has like that Escalium crystal. I'm thinking something kind of like that, but more lava-esque, if that makes any sense. Maybe it doesn't. But I think this will work. That'll give us space to make like a 5 by 5 crystal and still have room elsewhere for the floor. So I think that'll work out pretty well. Now, we get to start adding some details to this. So let's start by making some diagonal lines with the nether brick. Like so, right? And then maybe we'll do... Actually, let's do this. Because these hallways are going to kind of match up. Or at least the entrances to the hallways are going to match up on all sides as well. Do I have... I don't. I need to go grab some of the gray and black concrete powders. Or not concrete powder, concrete is what I meant to say. There we go. Netherrack, go in there. You go in there, and then let's grab some black concrete as well. And I think what we'll do, we'll take this gray concrete, we'll take this black concrete and run it in like so, right? This is our center point. And as I said, these doorways are going to be identical on all sides. So it'll be fine. In fact, what I could do right now, well, you know what? We'll leave them until the point comes where I actually have my stuff. I don't think it makes sense to pick these up just yet. There we go. And you like that, right? Yes. We'll leave that part the way it is, just temporarily. Okay. So we've got this kind of gray line, and then I'm thinking what we'll do. We want to kind of make a design that maybe comes like that. And then maybe something like that, perhaps? We'll have to look at this and see. But this may work. Possibly. That's the wrong color. Need the dark gray. Something along those lines could work. No, I don't like it. Okay, let me see what I can come up with here for a floor design, guys. I'll do a little bit of work, and then I'll come back to you. All right, guys, I am back. Got it all taken care of. We got kind of a interesting, sort of a mosaic pattern in the floor under here. I like it. I think it works pretty well. This is what we'll be tackling in a minute. I got our lights in place, so you guys should be able to see relatively well. And I went ahead and put the ceiling and the walls in place too. We are going to add some details to the ceiling, so it's not just this giant black thing, but it should be good. So I think for this, I was over in my creative testing world, and I tried out a couple of the ideas I had, the lava crystal, the dome, things like that, and I really didn't like the way that any of them looked. I tried out a few different things, and I just couldn't get it to look the way that I wanted. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do like a lava fountain in here, and maybe we'll do it in such a way that it ties in with these ceiling designs, which I think will actually be kind of cool. So let's try and do that. Let's grab ourselves a fair amount of nether brick, and then we can just grab netherrack, honestly, because it's going to be covered up by the lava, so it won't really matter what this is. Okay. So, first and foremost, if I jump, can I reach that? Oh, I can. It's beautiful. Okay, good. So, what we're going to do is right here, I'm going to mark out these little spots right here so that we kind of know where those lines are. Right? Centered, jump, jump, and jump. There we go. Okay, now we'll bring these lines through, and remember, eventually we're going to have doorways on these four sides, right? So these walls are in here temporarily, but they will eventually become big proper doorways, entranceways like this one. But for now, we'll just kind of get these guys in here. There we go. And then what I'm thinking is around these edges. Oh, I fell in the hole. Netherrack. There we go. Around. I fell in the hole again. Stop falling in the hole, self. Really? Man. Terrible. We'll do something like that. And then I think we'll go with a block. And we're going to kind of angle these lines in until we hit the center, which is going to be right about there, right? So we'll go like this. Let's just bring that over. And then right here, or actually, it would probably be better to do this instead. Okay? So that's going to give us kind of like this fountain thing, this thing that'll come down, and that's where we're actually going to put the lava, I think. So the lava will be like pouring out of this spout in the ceiling, which I think will be pretty cool. And then we'll kind of jump up there and do that. Okay. Let's see how that looks. Yeah, I like that. And then here, I think we'll mirror the circle that's on the ground down below, because it'll help kind of tie everything together. Right? So we'll get you and you. And that'll help us kind of break up the ceiling, make it look a bit more interesting, and all that kind of good stuff. So then what we need to do, here's our center point. Let's go 1, 2, 3. Right? That would break right here. Let's go there. And then we'll bring these up like so. And then we got to do the lava buckets, and that's going to take that's going to take some time, but do I have an extra bucket? I guess not. Let's just make let's just make a few. Let's make like 8. That'll be enough to at least get us going here. And I'm going to steal the first bucket from over here, but the rest of them I'm going to fly to somewhere else in the nether, because I actually kind of want that lava to go back where it was. Really? Zombie pigman, you're just chilling. You're just chilling in here. This is why you put Smite 5 on your axe, by the way. You can one-shot zombie pigman. And we'll put that up there. There we go. So that should flow down, hit here. Oh, we're going to need 4 more, aren't we? Yeah. I'm an idiot. Okay. I do have a rocket. I do have my elytra. Let's just fly off to... This looks like a great spot. This is kind of away from everything. Oh, did I throw... Uh-oh. I think I just threw a bunch of my lava buckets in the lava. Oh, dang it. Did I bring... I didn't. I can't even take it with. Okay. Well, that was stupid of me, but it's okay. There we go. So, as I said, most of this I'm not going to do on camera because, I mean, obvious reasons, I would hope. Now I need to find the place again. There's the NHO. No, that's not the NHO portal. Where is the NHO portal? There it is. Okay. So it should be like right in there. Beautiful. And look at that. Look at me stick that landing. Beautiful. And then we'll go here and there. Right? So it's going to look kind of like that when you walk in, which I think is a cool look. I like it. And then what we'll have to do is take our remaining lava and fill in all of this, which that's going to be the time-consuming part. That's going to take me quite some time to get that all done. So let me get to it, and then I'll be back. All right, guys, I am back. I've got it all taken care of. The fountain is looking good, and I think it fills the room with light, which is what I wanted. So now I want to deal with this. Specifically, I want to deal with this button. Because we can have our lava curtain down, but if the NHO does discover the base, which isn't entirely unlikely considering their portal is right there, if they discover this base and the lava curtain is down, they won't be able to get inside, but if there's this button just sitting here very conspicuously, it's going to be pretty obvious how to, undo the lava curtain. So what I want to do is I want to hide this button, and I think I know exactly how to best go do that. Let's grab 2 lava buckets. I've got a little bit of stone brick, a little bit of redstone. Okay, that's all good. Actually, you know what? I'm probably going to need a repeater. There we go. And what we're going to do is break this, break that, or I should say put it out. And we'll put a lava bucket here instead, right? Instead of the fire, we'll put a lava bucket in there, okay? And then we can dig down to put a sign here and that guy right there, okay? So that'll keep the lava bucket, or that'll keep the lava from being able to flow out. Let's just make a little staircase over here. Right? And then right here is where we can put an actual button. So I'm just going to take a wooden button and we'll put it right there, just like that. And then from there, we can run our redstone line to where it needs to go. We need to keep this all hidden, of course, right? We don't want this all to be visible. But this should do the trick. We just need to connect up that redstone line to this redstone line. And I think this one, yeah, that won't be hard to do at all. We'll just swap these out for stone bricks so that I know that this is, you know, redstone. And we'll just go do. Take this redstone, run it up like that. Make sure the distance is good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, plenty. Awesome. Okay, so that should work. And then we just need to cover our tracks and get rid of those. Okay, so now if I'm standing up here and I know the button's there. Ooh. I know I pressed it. I'm pressing it and nothing's happening. Did I break the redstone? Ah, right there. That would do it. That would do it. Okay, try again. There we go. So, we have our hidden button and our hidden entrance. We can get rid of these torches now that we have this lava all over the place. That'll give us lighting, right? So you guys can actually see. And when I'm ready to come in, I know that the button's there, so I can just turn it off. And then I can hit the other button when I'm inside. So it'll work out really well. I think this is very good. This is a cool addition to the base. It keeps everything all nice and disguised. Actually, let's do that. I do want to be able to find my little storage room as I continue to work on this. I think the next part of this base that we're going to have to do is going to have to be the storage area. Because without that, it's going to cause some issues, right? We're going to have to get that stuff moved inside where it's safe from thieving NHO members. But guys, I think I am out of time for this episode. So I'm going to go ahead and call this one right here. My friends, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.